43-yard line, 3rd down and 6 from that spot. Lincoln County in no particular hurry. Here comes Shelton back to the huddle.
Falcons next week will go to Riverdale. They'll go to Tomahawk Stadium to take on the Warriors in a second-round game. It doesn't seem fair, but that's the case.
Here's Shelton, turns and gives to Burcham. Burcham's met right at the line. They'll give him a yard progress, but that'll bring up 4th down with 4:03 and counting.
Lebanon's going to burn a timeout right there. Timeout on the field. We'll take a 30-second break. Lebanon trails Lincoln County. We'll give you a little station ID while we're at it. Lebanon football being brought to you on WANT FM 98.9 Lebanon, Tennessee. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
County, R.J. Sandmeyer back. In deep for the Blue Devils is Walton. He'll stand at his 10. Sandmeyer will field it at about his 45. There's the snap. It's clean. Angle punts it to the right side and goes into the end zone. So they kicked away from Walton. They'll get the touchback. So 1st down Blue Devils at their own 20, trailing 24-8 with 3:53 to go in the ball game. Boy, a tough night for the Blue Devils.
Once again,
so many opportunities.
Just you get the opportunities early on, and you don't cash in, and then the flow kind of goes back Lincoln County's way, and they took advantage when they had some opportunities. And give those guys credit. You know, they're playing without their stud tailback, and they have made some adjustments in what they're doing offensively, and Lebanon has had no answers.
Here's the snap to Salas in shotgun. Little screen pass out in the flat to Gaines. He's got some room, 30, 35. Works his sidelines out to the 36 or maybe the 35. They'll mark him right there. But it is a 1st down. Nonetheless, they'll stop the clock. Little too little, a little too late. But nonetheless, positive yardage for the Blue Devils as they move it out to the 35, 1st and 10. No huddle.
15 yards on that pickup. Salas to Gaines.
Clock continues to roll. 3:39. Salas, another little sprint pass out there, incomplete. That will stop the clock and bring up 2nd and 10 from the 35. Wow. Just doesn't seem fair, Tommy. Really doesn't.
Well, you got to make your own breaks, and when you have the opportunities, football is a pretty even Steven kind of situation. When you get a chance, you need to get the other guy down, and we had opportunities and did not take advantage, and Lincoln County is going to come out of this in great shape.
Here's Salas. He's throwing deep. He's got Tribble right down the middle, 40, 35. Inside the 35, he's down at the 34. 1st down, Blue Devils.
Found Tribble over the middle behind that first group of linebackers. 31 yards on that pass and catch from Salas to Tribble. 1st and 10 Lebanon.
Here's Salas, shotgun, inside handoff to Gaines, up the gut, 35, and stop there as he gets to about the 33, 34. So not much doing there, and that clock continues to roll as it gets to 3 minutes. 3:04 and counting. They'll set it up 2nd and 10. Salas in shotgun, 2:57, 2:56. Had the stop and go, and he's sacked in the backfield. Boy, what a great pressure play that time as that pocket rolled to the left and collapsed.
Trying to hit Crudup on the stop and go route. He stops about 7 yards into his route and then takes off. And Lincoln County, of course, did not bite on the short play fake. They just stayed with him. Figured we don't want to give up anything over the top.
Here's Salas, rolls to his right, looks downfield, has his man. He's down at the 21. He'll be, that should be plenty for the first. Yeah, they did stop the clock. So the clock stops with 2:28 to go. 1st down Blue Devils right at the Lincoln County 21.
Walton on the reception, 14 yards on the pass and catch. Lebanon stays in the trips look. Walton and Tribble are in the slot on the left side.
Here's Salas with the snap. Rolls to his left, looks downfield, has Tribble over there on the far side. That's Walton. Or is that Tribble? I can't see that.
That was
far.
Walton.
So that's Walton, and he's out of bounds at about the 2. So Lebanon trying to make a serious rally here as they'll have a 1st and goal inside the 5.
With the trips receivers on the left side. Taz White flanked far, far left. He ran a clear-out route into the end zone. Walton trailed him and made it a 19-yard catch, so with 2:08 and the clock running.
Inside handoff to Gaines. He stopped right at the line of scrimmage. He'll move forward a little bit, but he's short of the goal line, not by much, but that clock continues to roll. 1:56 and counting. They line up quickly. 2nd and goal from just outside the 2. Here's Salas back under center this time. He'll quarterback sneak to the right. He should be in there, and he is. Touchdown, Blue Devils. With 1:43 to go, Lebanon strikes again to cut it to 24-14, and I'm sure they'll line up for 2.
Daly Salas gets under center, takes it off right guard for the touchdown, and Lebanon will leave the offense on the field as we go for the 2-point conversion. Once again, we trail 24 to what is that? I can't read them.
14.
14.
There's not enough bulbs to make that out, is there?
I ought to know it, but timeout's going to be called by Lincoln County. They wanted to be sure they had the right personnel in the game. Bob Lee, we're going to keep it here during this brief.
In throughout the game.
Well, here's your 2-point conversion. Right here's the ball game. If they can score this one, they'll be within 1 score. 24-14 your score. 1:43 to go. The clock will not run on the conversion. Salas in shotgun. Tribble and Taz White to the right. Walton in the slot. Inside handoff. No, that's Salas. He's going to keep it, and he's in there for the 2. So Lebanon strikes again for 2. They'll cut it to 24-16 with 1:43 to go. We'll take a break from the pit in Fayetteville, Tennessee. Lebanon moves closer, 24-16. We'll be back after this 1-minute 30-second timeout.
Salas goes 3 yards for the touchdown. He adds a 2-point conversion run, ending a 9-play, 80-yard drive. Lebanon trails 24-14.
Well, here's the onside kick.
24-16, excuse me.
Here's the onside kick attempt. And it bounces, and it's a good one, and Lebanon has got the onside kick. They recover at the Lincoln County 48. Folks, this one is not over yet. Wow.
I couldn't tell who got it. It looked like Secoy Reeves jumped up there and got that. There was a 6 in it. Could it have been Benford with the recovery? Bob, do you know?
Jacob Maynard. Jacob Maynard caught it on the fly.
Okay, thanks, Bob.
Wow, 1st and 10 at the Lincoln County 47. The Blue Devils are not dead yet.
Have to make a note of that. Jacob Maynard with that recovery.
24-16, 1st and 10, Lincoln County 47. Salas in shotgun, trips right, Crudup by himself to the top. Salas straight drop, looks downfield, throws, has Walton wide open inside the 40 down to the 35. 1st down, Blue Devils. The clock stops as they move the chains. Wow. Talk about saving your best for last. Good grief. Salas back in shotgun. The clock will start. 132, 131, 130. Here's Salas. Rolls to his left. Looks downfield. He's got Walton open momentarily. Now he hits him on a fade route. He's got him inside the 10, the 5. He's down at the 1-yard line. My goodness. 1st and goal, Blue Devils.
Well, I was wrong. I thought this thing was over.
Good gracious.
I thought this thing was over. And on the scramble play, Salas hits Walton. 1st and goal, Lebanon. Face mask is going to be called against Lincoln County.
Goodness.
Half the distance. So 1:21 to go in the contest. Lebanon's knocking at the door to try to score.
1st and goal, Blue Devils, just outside the 1. Salas will line up standard formation, Gaines in the backfield. Tribble, Walton, and Taz White far to the right. Robert Crudup on his own to the left. What a miracle rally by the Blue Devils here late at the pit in Fayetteville, Tennessee. My goodness. Talk about the best for last. Salas moves under center, gains the lone back in the backfield. Here's the snap. Quarterback sneaks. Salas. Oh, my goodness. He's in there. Touchdown. Blue Devils. They are a 2-point conversion away from tying this bad boy up.
Where in the world did this come from? We're down in this game, and Lebanon comes roaring back. It was 24-0, and Lebanon has clawed to within 2 with 1:19 to go, and even if they don't get in, they can get the onside kick and take it in. Bob, I'm bumfuzzled at what I have seen here in this little exchange. Bob Lee, the feeling on that sideline must be just incredible.
Oh, it's complete pandemonium down here, Tommy. I tell you, that's why you never quit. You keep plugging and plugging. When Lincoln County scored the last touchdown, the seniors kind of got together. They talked to this receiving team. They said, don't go down like this. Cody Tribble turned around and told Ken Walton, we need a big one right here. They get a big return, and you saw what happened after that. Momentum started to swing. They get a score, get the 2-point conversion. They had a good onside kick on the one that didn't go 10 yards simply because they made the recovery before it got to 10 yards. But, then they hold, get it back, move it down, and do it again. I tell you what, people are ecstatic here. The people that are left, Lincoln County, half their stands are gone.
Boy, this is huge.